back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Alicia and I am so excited to hang out with you. We are currently getting ready in the car and this has already been an adventure of a vlog. So this vlog, we are headed to Denver to go to a baseball game, and we basically just got to Colorado a couple hours ago and we're about an hour and a half away from Denver right now. We are just getting ready in the car because I am currently looking in the viewfinder to do my makeup, because why not? We'll hit two birds with one stone. But anyway, like I was saying, we are heading out to Denver this weekend for a baseball game. It is for the Savannah Bananas. And we saw them last year and it was a lot of fun, and so we ended up getting lucky and we got tickets again because it's like a lottery system. So we got lucky with tickets again. They did not come to Salt Lake, but they did come to Denver, which is a longer drive than we expected. It's like 7-ish hours. Anyway, we left this morning. We've been driving all day and we were gonna go to our hotel and then go into Denver for the city later and get dinner, but we started to drive through Vail and it was really cute here, and we are like looking in the mountains and it just looked honestly really cute. So we kind of decided to just stop. Okay, I decided to stop, and once we drove we're on the freeway, we saw like a little farmer's market booth setup situation, and so we like got off an exit, turned around, and now we're here. We just parked and then we decided, well, we might as well just get dinner up here since it's like 5:30, I think. Anyway, so we decided to get dinner up here while we're in Vail. Why not? Let's go walk around, grab dinner, and then we'll head to our hotel and check in, and then we won't have to go to Denver to get food. So I'll be right back after I do my mascara. Okay, so anyways, we had a great drive. Honestly, it was a very beautiful drive, and now we stopped in Vail and we're gonna go explore the city, grab some dinner, and drop the camera because that keeps happening. But we're gonna go explore Vail now. So we got ready, we're good to go. Okay, 10 minutes later, we made it. We're good to go. Did we know where we're going to eat dinner yet? No? We're just gonna go stroll around Vail, and it's already so beautiful. Anyway, come along on our unexpected Vail adventure. Walked around the town and it is so cute here and way bigger than we thought too. And then we just walked down to this little river and now we're just, I don't know, Jacob was skipping rocks and we've been hanging out at the river, and now we're gonna go grab some food. So time for dinner, but everything is like $4 signs here. So I think we're gonna see if we can find one of the cheaper options. But honestly, it's so pretty. It honestly feels like a very cute, like European German town. There are a lot of restaurants that are German themed and serve bratwurst and goulash and all of these other things. So I don't know, it's super, super cute though. We made it to the hotel. It was like an hour and a half away from where we were at Vail, and it was, I would not recommend that road to literally anybody.
Everyone. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Okay, well, the road itself was beautiful and the views in the mountains were amazing, but having to pop my ears for like, I don't know, 4 straight hours was just a little too much.
It's a you problem, not a everybody problem.
Whatever. It was a little too much. We both chewed gum.
I didn't have to.
2 consecutive times. You know what? Just don't listen to him. And yeah, the gum really helped because the whole time it's just this. And then the elevation was also crazy high. So you were saying Utah is like 5,000.
45-ish.
And we were consistently at 8 to 10,000 here.
So like 4,200.
4,200. So yeah, it was basically double, and it was just a lot. But the views were amazing. Driving through all the different little cities in Colorado is really, really pretty. Like, I loved the mountains, and just driving through the valley, I just thought it was super pretty. And Vail was also really fun. We had great food. We got like a Caesar salad, macaroni, and like a brisket plate, and the brisket plate was really good. I enjoyed the meat a lot. Picked up this sweatshirt, which is super cute. And then we got here and checked into our hotel, and then we went swimming for a little bit because if there's a pool at the hotel, we will most likely be in it. So we went swimming. It was a heated pool. It was great. And now we're gonna do a little bit of a cozy room tour. Okay, so this is when you walk in. There is a full-length mirror. We have our jersey for tomorrow. And then that's the bedroom. Right here's the bathroom. So I don't love the door because this door gets in the way of the front door, but oh well. And then here's everything. I do like the wood headboards and stuff. I think that they're kind of cute and cozy. Jacob looking up our breakfast for tomorrow. The bed, is this a king?
I think so.
It looks like a king, I think. And then there's like a desk. Ooh, we do have a nice size cooler, which is great. I feel like
Cooler?
Refrigerator. I feel like normally they're like that tall. So that's actually a decent size. And then chair, everything. And then that goes to another bedroom. And then out here, it's too dark to see anything. Well, you can kind of see it, but there is like a little balcony right here with like 2 sets of chairs. We're talking about going to Buc-ees tomorrow morning. And Jacob has been talking about going to Buc-ees for I don't even know how many months now, like 6 months at least since we found the tickets. So it's a very exciting moment for us.
Cinnamon rolls.
And cinnamon rolls. I bet you that cinnamon roll is gonna be really good.
They have apple fritters, but I just want a cinnamon roll.
You do like trying cinnamon rolls from all the places we go. Anyways, okay, so cute little room tour. I think we're gonna go to sleep now, but tomorrow it should be super fun because we're gonna go to Buc-ees for most likely breakfast now, and then we're gonna come back, lay out at the pool for a little bit, and then we're gonna do all of the Savannah Banana game, pre-game stuff, which will be the majority of tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. So I'm super excited, and honestly, I don't know if Jacob is more excited for Buc-ees or the baseball game. What are you more excited for?
No comment.
He doesn't know.
My Fifth Amendment right.
There you have it. Okay, well, it's been a long day and a decently long drive, but I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is 9:30 in the morning and we are on our way to Buc-ees. Level of excitement?
What?
I said level of excitement.
Oh, hungry.
Yeah, we are very hungry because we're going to Buc-ees to get breakfast. So we did not eat and it's like a 45-minute drive. So super hungry. And let's just say the drive has been interesting so far. It's been very boring. It is not at all what I expected Denver to look like. The whole drive looks like Kansas. There's been fires around, so you can't quite see the mountains super well, but it is very flat and Kansas-like. So anyway, we're super excited. Our stomach is growling, and we're ready to go get some breakfast and do some shopping at Buc-ees. So
There
we
it
are
is, up on the hill.
Hey, we can finally see it. It's right there. Anyway, time to go shop and get some gas at Buc-ees. Buc-ees one. Oh my gosh, it actually has them on it. Oh my gosh, they have a belt bag. Wait, do I need to get Buc-ees wrapping paper for Jacob? Buc-ees, but I'll have to do a Buc-ees haul when we get back because we got a whole lot of Buc-ees goodies. And then once we got home, we went to the pool. It's overcasted like it is now. Okay, actually that did not look overcasted at all, but it was a little overcasted. But we hung out at the pool for a little bit, and now we are here at the pre-game stuff for the Savannah Bananas.
You've been here a minute, and you had your tryout of the One City World Tour all the way back in 2021. Official rock, paper, scissors.
different. So we walked around like Banana Land and did a few of the pre-show things. As we were walking through it though, we noticed that there was a giant line to actually get in. So like the banana pre-show stuff was in between some gates and you had to get in another line to get in, and the line, I'm pretty sure, was almost a mile long. I mean, it wrapped around buildings and was gonna take forever to get in. So we decided not to do that, and we waited on the outside of the gate because they were gonna do the show at 3 o'clock, and we didn't know what the show was gonna entail, but we just waited on the outside of the gate to just watch the show from afar. And basically it was like a lot of different things, like their cheerleaders, their mananas, yeah. They came on and did like a little performance, and then the announcer people that run the show, like if you like the TV commentators, they came on, threw some baseballs out to the crowd. Oh, the Princess Banana person came out and she sang and did songs, and there was a lot of little performances, but it wasn't overly eventful. And we also decided not to go inside because the only things were inside were really buying merch and buying food, and we didn't really need to do that. So we stayed for, I don't know, maybe like an hour probably. And then we drove and left and went to the Gaylord, and we're actually on our way back from the Gaylord right now. And it was interesting. It just was not what I was expecting at all. I have now been to, well, we have been to, because you were with me for the Tennessee one, but we've been to 4 out of the now six Gaylords. There were only 5, but we've been to 4 of them, and I just love them. I love the atrium. I love walking and exploring the Gaylords. It's such a fun thing. We explored the Texas one when we visited Texas last year. I've been to the Tennessee one quite a few times. And then we just stayed at the Florida one earlier this year. So we just drove. It was only like 30 minutes away from the stadium. And I walked in, and it is called the Gaylord Rockies. But it was, so everything was kind of like an arch and just a little bit more cabin lodge like. And so everything on the inside was really cute, like all of the lights and just like decor was very cabin like, but there was 0 atrium. Like, I don't know. I was just a little shocked by that, because when you walk into the atrium and all the other ones, it's like this giant green lush, and then everything is themed to where you're at. Where this one, it was themed to where we're at in Colorado, but there was no atrium. The atrium was literally just a window and a restaurant below, and that was truly it. And then most of the time you have your hotel view, like some of the hotel rooms will have a view into the atrium, which is where we stayed in Florida. And we looked up and there was like 6 rooms had a view of this atrium. and that might be exaggerating, depending on if it was more like suite-like rooms. There could have been like 2. So that was kind of weird. But there was like no greenery, no lush, no nothing. We did walk around to the pool, saw the lazy river and everything, and like that was great. They have an indoor pool because it is cold here most of the year, but there was no greenery. 0. I am shooketh. It does not have the same feel at all. It does not feel like a Gaylord hotel. So anyway, it was Missouri? Really? Where?
That car.
We needed that one. I have not told the vlog yet. But for some reason in Colorado, we have seen so many states, like license plate states, visit here. So I pulled up a map and I screenshotted the map. And we have been marking off every state that we see, just like on a license plate. And we're literally at like 40 states right now.
Yeah, chat.
So anyway, we just saw Missouri and we needed that one, but I'm actually shocked at how many cars that we have seen in Colorado. I'm like, do people actually visit this state?
Denver.
I don't know. Now we're on our way back to the stadium. Should get to the stadium at like 5:30. It doesn't even like the pre-game stuff doesn't even start till 6:30. So we have lots of time to explore, go get some dinner, and I'm excited for the actual Banana Bowl game. It should be super duper fun. So, see you in the stadium. Oh my goodness, right when we hung up, we saw Alaska. So, if you're invested in our little trying to find the states, there you go. We didn't even have, I mean, we weren't even gonna include Alaska and Hawaii on there, but we literally just drove by a truck and Jacob pointed out and it was Alaska, which is crazy. Update. I will insert a picture right here of our progress at this very moment. back home. Actually, we're back in the hotel. We are not home. But the Bananas one, I don't think I was wearing this outfit when I last hopped on here because I was just in a t-shirt because we were running around Denver and it was hot. But then we swapped into our banana jersey. Had to represent. It was a super fun game. Just all the tricks and all the fun things. The Savannah Bananas won, not by much, only by like 2 points. And yeah, it was so much fun. They play songs, they do tricks, they bring people out on the stage, and honestly, it's like the most fast-moving baseball game ever. So,
Bring people out on the stage.
bring people out on the field
There you go.
to do all the fun tricks and stuff. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. And now we're back home at the hotel. And I'm gonna eat some of our Buc-ees treats and go to bed. Because it's, I don't know, it's like a little after 10. It's honestly not that late. Traffic was not crazy getting out of the stadium, which was nice. So anyway, see you in the morning. Okay, so we are back home. We got home yesterday. I said I was going to talk to you guys the next day, but honestly there was zero. There was nothing to report because we just got up and left and then drove the way home. So we were just in the car all day driving and it was really not that exciting. And so we got home at like 5:30, which was just great because we had so much time to like rest and relax the rest of the night instead of getting home at 8, 9 o'clock. So that was amazing, but I did not get to our Buc-ees haul. So we're just gonna do that real quick. My husband is obsessed with Buc-ees, but I also really enjoy Buc-ees and get really excited when we go. So it was really awesome that they had one in Denver. So I just wanted to show you a couple of the things that we got to finish off this vlog. But before we do that, I was thinking back about talking on here after we got home from the banana game, and I feel like I was on some kind of little crazy something where I was talking and I didn't feel like any of the things that I said made any sense at all. So slight recap on that, because the Savannah Banana game was so much fun. Honestly, the stadium was so crowded and it was just filled with so many people getting excited about the game just like we were. And it was an absolute blast. We got an acai bowl as a snack at the beginning, and then we ended up getting like the walking taco halfway through the night, and we got our Savannah Banana like souvenir cup and watched the game, and it was so much fun. They do tricks, they do dancing. We were right behind first base, so we saw all of the players come out and do their intro, and like so many people came up into the stands and the cheerleaders and did the dances, and just like honestly there was so much going on at all times, but it was so much fun to watch, and it is the best baseball game I have ever been to. So if you have a chance to go to it, 100% would recommend it, because even people who don't like baseball love going to these. So it was just the absolute best. And now on to the Buc-ees haul. All right, first things first. We stroll through the store and we literally look at all the individual sections because there's so much to look at in there. But we decided it was time to come home with a Buc-ees tumbler because my husband loves tumblers like this and he loves the store. So honestly, it just had to come home with us. And everything is so affordable there. I'm convinced it is the best quality gas station and just the most affordable thing when you buy all of the things. So tumbler came home with us. We got a bunch of snacks, a couple shirts, and just a couple fun things. So we got the Buc-ees beaver nuggets. These are the cinnamon flavor. My brother actually requested these. He loves these. So we brought them home for him. And we also brought home just the regular beaver nuggets, not the cinnamon sweet ones. So that was a request from him. And then we also got a smaller bag of the cinnamon nuggets because that's upside down. There we go. We just got a smaller bag because Jacob loves anything cinnamon flavored. And so that's just for him to try. And then Oh, I got him cup holders, like the, not cup holders, but the little coasters for the car. So you can trim them and make them like your size, but they're silicone, easily to clean, and just a fun Christmas present for him. So, yep. And then they always have that giant wall of beef jerky. So we got a couple different flavors, again, to give to my family as requested, but they have a steakhouse one, they have a teriyaki one, which the teriyaki one is super good. And then Jacob wanted the cherry maple one. So beef jerky, quality at Buc-ees. It's so good. And then one of the other things we got, we ended up getting 3 of these seasonings. Where's the third one? There it is. 3 of these seasonings because they are so, so good. We got this seasoning like on a whim when we were in Texas last year. And we've been using it on really any kind of barbecue, but mostly like when we make hamburgers and burgers of any kind, we will put the barbecue seasoning on it. And we ended up running out earlier this summer, so we were limiting how much we were actually using through the rest of the summer until we had a chance to go back to Buc-ees. So when we went, we got 2 of them for us and then 1 for my mom because she wanted to also try it, and it is really good seasoning. And then I don't know if I've really ever talked about this on here, but I collect shot glasses from everywhere we go. We don't drink, but I've always liked miniature things, like ever since growing up. Anything small, cute, mini, those are the things that I collect. And so a couple years ago, I started collecting shot glasses from everywhere we go. And I have a whole collection. Like I have a whole shelf that is overflowing of shot glasses from different places we go. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a new destination, but just somewhere like I want to remember. Like Buc-ees, for example. Like I already have a Denver one, but I got a Buc-ees one, which was kind of fun. And I kind of love how it says like Buc-ees in the frosted. I think that's just super cool. And I'm always looking for unique, different shot glasses as well. So that came home with us. And then the last 2 like purchasable like item things are a shirt. My husband has a shirt that he got last year, so we got another one. Buc-ees on the front, and then on the back it's kind of like a gas station look. Just kind of cute and different. And then mine is not Buc-ees at all, but I love it. It says Howdy Ween, and it's so cute. I love the little boots and the hat on the pumpkin. So, so good. And both of those shirts were like $18. So Buc-ees is great and quality for everything else. And then everything else we bought was food because it's so good there. Well, we bought breakfast when we were there. So I got like a little bowl, a breakfast bowl. I got a sausage muffin biscuit, that's the word, a sausage biscuit. And then Jacob got like a sandwich and like a breakfast taco. So that was 4 things to begin with. And then for lunch, we got 2 brisket sandwiches, 1 pulled pork sandwich. We did get 2 drinks, like 2 sodas while we were there. And then we got like we got desserts. So we got a cinnamon roll, a lemon bar, and a coconut cream pie cup thing. I had the coconut cream pie for dessert after the banana game, and then we had the lemon bar and the cinnamon roll for breakfast yesterday. So we were on a super healthy drive back home. But most of it was food and drinks, and then we got a couple of these accessories. But there's the Buc-ees haul. We love it. We love the gas station. And anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end the vlog here. So thank you guys for following along. Hopefully you get the chance to go to a Savannah Banana game at some point in the future because they're so much fun. And I'm just happy that I started vlogging this. Again, I know I mention it probably all the time, but I just think it's so fun, and having the little bits and pieces of memories to look back on that I may not remember 20 years down the line, but now I have a video to remember them. Like, oh my gosh, the US license plate little game that we were playing, update, if you are interested at all because it's so riveting. We did get almost all. I think we were at 44-ish out of 50 states. So on the way home yesterday, or actually after the Savannah Banana game, we saw a Maryland and Nevada, which I can't believe how hard it was to find Nevada because we were so close to it. But we saw Maryland, and then we saw Rhode Island, which who would have thought we would see Rhode Island? And then on the way home yesterday, we saw Maine, which was crazy. So we got to add that. And then we actually saw 2 Canadian like truckers. I think it was Quebec and Ontario. Those weren't on our map, but it was still fun to see. Maine was really the only one that we got on the drive home yesterday. So there's only a handful that we did not get. I'll put the final picture right here of everything we did get. The ones we didn't were like Louisiana. No, we did get Louisiana. It was Arkansas and Mississippi were like the 2 from the south that we didn't get. And then North Dakota. And then there's a couple like up north, Vermont, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania. I know Delaware were a couple we didn't get. So there's like 43, 44 states, which was just crazy that we saw all that in 2 days. Anyway, okay, that's it. I will stop yapping now. But thanks for following along. The game was so much fun. We had a great quick trip in Denver, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.